because you even hear him going, "Let's go, we got to get to the point."
Okay, right. I'm deleting all my other games. I'm downloading this.
Mate. Right. So last week we kind of talked about this Alien Fire Team coming out. This new kind of Alien experience, right? And I think I touched last week as well on the PlayStation Plus Games of the Month. Now, one of those games that came out was Predator Hunting Grounds. Okay. Now, for those who don't know, I'm a massive Predator fan. Do you like Predator? Are you a big Predator guy?
Why haven't I downloaded this yet? You told me about this, didn't you?
Have you seen the movie Predator? Are you a big fan?
Yeah, I've only seen it once. I can't remember too much about it.
I'm a huge Predator guy. Like I put a very controversial tweet out a while ago saying, I'm saying it, Predator is better than Terminator 1. And it blew up. Everyone was like, "Are you mental, Savage?" And I was like, "No, but I respect it."
Get out.
That is the birth of Get to the Chopper. Is that film?
Chopper.
That alone. I mean, I'll be back, Get to the Chopper. I would say I probably say Get to the Chopper more than I do I'll be back. I think it's more popular, right?
Yeah.
But, on a day basis. My kids there about to have breakfast. I say, "Get to the chopper." I mean, get your bike. Let's go. But yeah, I think. Although if I did get him a chopper BMX, then I could actually say
then it'd work. That's what you should do.
Massive.
That's a life goal right there. Just so you can flex your Annie impression every single morning.
It's genius. But
so you thought Predator was better, but the game itself is what? Does it live up to the expectations of the film? And
let me have just a minute of everyone's time to kind of sell you this. I'm gonna Dragon's Den this for a second because this is incredible, right?
Okay, go on. Can I play Deborah Meaden?
Yeah, you can definitely be Deborah Meaden. Right. I don't know if I have a favorite dragon. I think Peter Jones is always. I used to love Dragon's Den because everyone was like, "Nah, I'm out. Don't like it. Don't like it." And suddenly Peter Jones goes, "Well, I actually see an angle here, and you guys are all suckers." Yeah. You're like, "Let's go, PJ."
And he had really big hands. I always remember he had really big
hands. Massive man with massive hands.
Yeah.
On that note, you think about like the Predator kind of series and like the kind of what you know of the game, right?
Yeah.
So you've got. I went into this. So I paid no money for this game. This game came out in 2020. It came out, I think, the tail end of like lockdown 1, like at the end of summertime, and it was a Predator game. And everyone was just like crapping all over it, saying it's patchy, it's broken, doesn't work, it's all over the shop, and it didn't do great, I don't think. But cut to now, when the game's been patched a lot, it's been improved, and you get the game. And I went into it, and the first thing I noticed was music. Everything is on point, accurate from the movies. Sound effects,
good.
Everything is on point, right? Now the game's different, and I want to know your vibe on this as well. Whether this is something that you'd be kind of interested in. So in this game, there are 2 modes. The first mode is you can play as obviously both modes play as either the Predator, which is sick, or the Mercenaries. And one of them is like a 4v4 where you're playing against 4 other players. And it's kind of like hard point. We have to kind of hold down certain areas. But then you kind of go back and forth. But when one of the teams kind of levels up to a certain degree, you can turn one of your team into a freaking Predator. Okay? And it gets sick. It's crazy. The other mode is basically where you kind of, you are against AI and you have like a number of challenges. Again, there's 4 of you. But also there's a 5th player who plays as the Predator, trying to kill you and stop you from escaping as well. Mate, I had so much fun on this game. Okay? Now, here's the point that this is where the game changes, Ian. Are you ready for this?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I went through the menu and I was looking around and I found that you can unlock the Dutch 1987 Arnold Schwarzenegger skin. Now, Dutch is his character in the game, right? I kid you not, bro.
No.
You can be Arnold Schwarzenegger and you can give him glasses and basically make him look like the Terminator going into the jungle.
What?
And all it cost me was £5.79 DLC cost, and it was worth every mother effing penny.
That's like
baby.
a Starbucks.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. I need to download this immediately. Straight after this. As soon as we come off this, I've downloaded the game.
It's sick. Dude, we have to squad up because it's one of these things where you jump into the game. And
Let's go, baby. Why, we aren't even friends on PlayStation. What's wrong with us?
I don't know. But what I started thinking as well is like, imagine you're playing the game and you kind of go, okay, Predator Hunting Grounds, it's just come out. I've not played this yet. And you play your game and then you see me as Arnie set opposite you and you go, what in the shit is going on? Because how are you Arnold Schwarzenegger right now? Because you even hear him going, let's go, we got to get to the point. He says like things like,
okay, right, I'm deleting all my other games.
Sold, right? That's all it takes. It was.
It's
legit.
like when Call of Duty put Bruce Willis as John McClane in the
mate.
game. Like, whoever makes these big decisions, I love you. Just so you know, if you are listening right now, if you've ever put an action hero from the 80s, early 90s into a film, into a game,
we are singing from the same hymn sheet, my friend, because when I saw they were doing 80s, kind of like the 80s Warzone thing, and you could be Bruce Willis and John Rambo, I was like, okay. And they actually put in the Nakatomi Plaza in the map. I was like, they know exactly what's up. I am a sucker for this. But the thing is, that was different because those skins were £20 a piece. Now, where's your line drawn, mate? Because obviously Fortnite you can buy kind of, Mike Lowry we talked about the other week, like from Bad Boys.
Yeah,
awesome. But where's your line drawn in terms of cost? Like, how much are you willing to spend to get a skin?
It depends on who it is.
Yeah.
Like, let's for example say Gears 5 say, guys, we're putting Dwayne The Rock Johnson in the game, right? And you could play as him as the lead character. I'd look at that and I'd go, I'll spend a 10 on that. I'll drop 10 beans. But you know what I'm saying? But then if somebody said to me, all right, we are putting Rambo or Arnie or Bruce Willis in Gears.
Yeah.
You could name your price.
Oh, mate, do you know what?
Like, I'll pay whatever you want. I will pay whatever you want.
Didn't you say they put Dave Bautista in there?
Yeah, Dave Bautista. I bought.
Of course you did. Well, this is the thing,
Yeah.
like, because the thing is, it's smart in a way because as developers, you know that the 25, 26, bottom ends plus bracket are gonna have the nostalgia that they can, kind of have that association with the characters, but they're also the ones that are spending the money on stuff. The young kids aren't going to spend 10, 15 quid a pop, having a paper round, spending all their money on a skin that they don't recognize because it came out in 1987. They're not going to get that. Yeah. So we are the target audience there. And honestly, the moment I saw that, because I always do the mental maths. I'm always like, right, I've not paid a cent for the game. It's free. £5.79 is like a pint in London. 100% I'm getting it. It's like an Arnie pint. I'm doing it.
No, you would have been. I would have not done this podcast with you anymore if you didn't get Arnie.
Mate,
if you'd sat here and I thought, I couldn't justify it, I'd have said, well, we're not talking anymore, mate.
Fair play.
We'll get in a game. Can we both be Arnie at the same time? Is that
yeah. You can actually, I think there's two different, you can actually do now, and I haven't done this yet, and if you want to do that, you can, but I bought the Dutch 87 skin, so like 1987, but there is also the Arnie 2027 skin, where he's like rugged and beefy, and like he's got like his beard.
So I want that one.
Yeah, and it's like, oh snap, two Arnies in the same map, bro.